Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a silk press on a returning client. Now I've been getting a ton of new clients in the salon and I've been noticing a few mistakes that they've been making that's really been hindering them on their hair growth journey. So I'm going to dive into the biggest mistakes that I've been noticing and you can see if you've been making them too. Alright, so let's dive in. Okay, so after a good clarifying shampoo, I'm going in with an Olex treatment. Now, Olex is a bond building treatment. It often gets mistaken for a protein treatment, but it is not protein. It is a chemical compound, and its purpose is to go deep into the hair shaft, penetrate deeper than a deep conditioner, and really find any broken bits in your hair and fuses it back together. This way you have stronger hair from the inside out. And when you have stronger hair, you'll notice less split ends, less tangles, better moisture retention, and better length retention. And that's why I love using the Olex treatment on my clients as a good pick-me-up, especially if they haven't had a treatment in a while. Alright, to help the Olex treatment penetrate deeper into the hair and also add a moisture boost, I'm going in with a hair steamer. Now, a hair steamer is great because not only does it enhance moisture retention, but it clarifies the scalp, giving it a healthy environment to promote hair growth. Alright, now after she's done steaming, I'm going in with the moisture shampoo from my Timelessly Curly hair care line. And this is a richer, creamier shampoo, but it doesn't weigh the hair down. I love it because it thoroughly cleans the hair without leaving like an oily residue behind. And this actually brings us to the first big mistake that I notice people make when it comes to their curly hair, is that they are not washing it nearly enough. I know way too many people who wash their hair only once a month, and y'all, that is not enough. Curly hair thrives off of moisture, and you are really just keeping your hair parched and dry. When you have dryness, it leads to breakage. That's when you notice your ends are splitting all over the place and your hair is breaking and thinning like crazy because you are keeping it thirsty. You have to wash your hair at least once every 2 weeks, at least. But ideally, and what I recommend to my clients, is to wash and deep condition your hair once a week. This way, you're not giving your hair a chance to get dry. You are being preventative and not trying to be in repair mode all the time. Alright, so after washing out her shampoo, I'm going in with the deep repair treatment. Now this is the deep conditioning treatment, and I love it because it has moisture and strength all in one. It has keratin protein, which is a natural protein found in our hair, skin, and nails, and it's going to keep the hair strong while also adding moisture into the hair. So you don't have to worry going back and forth on if my hair needs moisture or doesn't need strength. You get 2-in-1 product. And as a straight natural myself, I can attest that this deep conditioner has really kept my hair strong and moisturized while I heat style my hair. And this brings us to the next biggest mistake that I noticed when it comes to curly hair, is that you are not deep conditioning. That is a huge mistake because, like I said before, curly hair thrives off of moisture. So you want to make sure that it has moisture for as long as possible. And that's why a deep conditioner is it. You don't want a regular rinse away conditioner because it's not penetrating as deep as it needs to provide your hair with moisture days after wash day. A deep conditioner will allow your hair to hold on to moisture longer, so you don't have to keep going in with creams and butters and leave-ins in between wash day because your hair dried out way too soon. Alright, to prep my client's hair for her blow dry, I'm going in with the Emergency Miracle Treatment. Now this is the leave-in conditioner of the line, and I love the Emergency Miracle Treatment because it is a lightweight leave-in. So that means it is going to penetrate deeper into the hair so that it can moisturize your hair for longer and from the inside out. When heat styling, I love to use this leave-in because it doesn't weigh down the hair, like I said, so I have a silky finish afterwards. And for heat protection, I'm going in with Late Dew, which is my blow dry cream. And a blow dry cream is such a slept on product because it will keep your hair so soft, so silky, so lightweight after a blow dry. And we all know that a blow dry can leave your hair feeling so crunchy. So that's why I love to go in with a blow dry cream, because it has that moisture content, and then it also gives you that heat protection to keep your curls curling. And lastly, to seal in all that moisture we just put in, and for added heat protection, I'm going in with the amethyst oil. This is another lightweight product. It's a lightweight oil, so it's not going to leave a greasy residue behind. And I also love it because a little goes a long way. Alright, so as I blow dry her hair, let's talk about the next big common mistake that I see people with curly hair make. And that is they are choosing the wrong hair products for their hair type. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of times we know that curly hair is dry. So we go for products that are all moisture based, moisture marketed. And a lot of times these products have heavy oils, heavy butters in them, and people are just eating them up, being like, my hair is dry, so I need this. And a lot of times this is too much. We are in a moisture overkill. And the problem with continuously using these heavy products that use oils and butters is that they build up onto the hair. So then you come into the predicament where you're washing your hair using these heavy products, and then your hair is still dry after. So you end up in this endless cycle of dryness. To combat this, you want to make sure you're using a clarifying shampoo at least once a month to reset your hair and detox your hair and scalp. And then you want to make sure that the products you are choosing, they are lightweight and not just marketed heavy butters and oils like shea butters and castor oils. That is too much for a lot of hair types. The way to know if a product is lightweight or not is you take the product and you put it on the back of your hand. If it seeps into your skin, that is lightweight. The molecules are lightweight enough to go into your hair. If not, it's just sitting on top like a layer of Vaseline or Aquaphor. That is too heavy and it's gonna most likely build up on your hair. Alright, and this is my client's hair after being blown out, and you can already see how healthy her hair is looking. I haven't seen her in 3 months and she barely needs anything off. This is how I know she is taking care of her hair at home. Alright, so as I trim my client's hair, let's talk about the next biggest mistake that people make on their curly hair journey, which is they are so scared to go get their hair trimmed that they only go in about once a year or maybe once every 2 years to get their hair trimmed. And this is really setting you back on not only your hair growth, but your hair health journey. Trims are so important because we all know that damaged split ends, if left unchecked, will run up the rest of your healthy hair strand and cause damage and wreak havoc. As a result, your hair will become tangled, it will start to split, it will start to look frizzy, and it will just become unmanageable. And here's the thing, y'all, no matter how hard you try, split ends and damage is inevitable because our hair is so fragile that it is bound to have split ends and damage along the way through daily wear and tear. So it is our job to stop damage, stop split ends in its tracks with getting a trim on a regular basis. I recommend getting a trim once every season. That's once every 3 to 4 months to make sure that your hair is healthy for the upcoming season. This way you can go into the salon, get your treatments, get your trim, and you're going to stop damage before it gets out of hand. This way you're not dealing with any setbacks, it's just grow mode. Alright, to protect my client's hair before the flat iron, I'm going in with the amethyst oil once again. And not only is it going to give us that heat protection, but it's also going to help silk out her hair and give us a shiny finish. Alright, so as I finish up by flat ironing my client's hair, let's get into the last biggest mistake that I noticed that people with curly hair make. And it is that they have become too reliant on protective styles. And I have noticed so many people who really have gone maybe a year without touching their hair or wearing their hair out. It is back-to-back protective styles, and it is so damaging once they finally take their hair down. Their hair is dry, it's brittle, it's frizzy, it's weak, and it's fragile because you are not washing your hair nearly enough. You're not giving it deep condition treatments, any kind of treatment. You're not trimming those ends, and you're not moisturizing it on a regular basis, violating all the mistakes that we talked about today. And I know a protective style makes it feel like managing your hair is easier, but at that point, you're not even managing it. You're really just setting and forgetting it. And then as a result, you wonder why your hair feels so fragile afterwards. Now, don't get me wrong, I know there's a time and a place for protective styles, but I recommend if you're gonna do it, only wear them for a month at a time and don't go back to back. Give your hair a chance to breathe, and not only breathe, bounce back after the protective style. That way, your protective style is working for you and not against you. Alright, and here are the final results. Look how thick and luscious her hair is looking. And it is, you know, I love the shine. Shine really is an indicator of just moisturized, healthy hair. And that's because those cuticles are closed, so it's holding on to the moisture. And look at how those layers are layering. I really do love a good layer haircut because her hair is gonna look good no matter if it's curly or straight. And this is going to make styling so much easier because her hair actually has a shape. Even as we look to the front and we could just see those curls cascading around her face, we can just see how healthy her hair is looking. And that is because she comes in, she gets her treatments and her trims, and she takes care of her hair at home. Alright, if you're a protective style girly and you want to know what I recommend is the best protective style for hair growth, you want to check out this upcoming video. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!